everybody. This is restart number 3. If it's not the phone ringing, it's a child screaming.
It's been an interesting day.
It has. So, our new motto for our channel is embrace the chaos, because we have.
This isn't really new. We've always been chaotic.
No, we just have embraced it. So the question is, will you?
It's been an interesting day with us. We had some rain. We've had some sunshine. Mm-hmm. Quite a mixed bag. We took a drive into town.
Into town. Into the city.
Into the city.
We live in a town.
True. And we picked up the mail.
We did.
And there's some interesting stuff in it.
Mail! Which is why we're pretty much here today. We're here for the mail.
Mainly.
But we have some other stuff. We can show you guys what we got. But one of the things that we picked up today, we were going to open on Thursday, but it's not going to be here in time because last I checked, they only have the shipping label created. It's not even in their hands yet. So
we got a Blastoise.
Blastoise?
Blastoise.
No. We did, the prices came down a little bit at one of the shops on the Blooming Waters box. So we picked one up. It's not Costco price, but we're not going to get Costco price. So we thought we'll hold on to that for a while. We're going to keep it for sealed for now. But who knows? Sealed isn't always necessarily staying sealed in this house.
I've noticed a pattern on that. But
especially if it's 151, it depends.
Ideally.
Yes. A lot of it is staying sealed. A lot of the 151, we are keeping sealed.
You know, if you just break it down by blocks of 3 letters, it's blah, stove, ice.
Oh, I see. Anyways, let's flip the camera. This is the mail that we're going to open. But you'll see some of the other treasures in the background that we have for today. I'm going to try not to get too close because you don't want to look up my nose. That's not a pretty sight.
Usually.
No, we don't want to look up the nose. There we go. Ooh, it's a little... Here, let's go out a little bit. There we go. There we go.
I did find a couple of deals on a couple of things.
Yes, this was on sale at what used to be GameStop. I think the sign's still up outside, but is now EB Games again.
It's been flopping back and forth.
Yeah, because GameStop sold their stores to this other company, and...
Well, you see, originally in Canada,
it was
EB Games, and then they got sold to GameStop, and now GameStop's having troubles, so it's gone back to a different company, and they're going back to EB Games. So, there you go. So,
we did get this to open a few packs here and there, and I needed another book, so that's just to open once in a while. And the new tins, we got one tin here, and then...
brother over here.
The other one there, yeah. And then I already showed... Did I show you guys? Oh, wait. I don't know if we talked about Lorcana on this video, because we attempted this 3 times. We got some Lorcana from Costco for $20.
Not a bad deal for 2 starter decks plus 4 additional packs.
And a special promo card. So some of the stuff we're going to end up putting in different kids' binders, collection binders. So yeah, this we're going to open on Thursday, and probably the 2 tins are going to be for Thursday.
I used to play a lot of board games as a kid, and Clue is one that I did play a few times. It was one that we liked to play sort of out on vacation places. So I'll be interested to see how they've adapted it to Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
And, it always caught my eye as being a strange combination, but not one I was willing to jump on necessarily. But when they dropped their price in half...
Yeah.
It made it worthwhile to give it a look.
If we ever are struggling to come up with something to open on, or something to do on a Monday night stream for Monday Night Magic, then that could be something we can do.
Yeah, seems like a decent activity. Let's not show off the dishes so much.
Yes, that's Ezra's supper he decided he didn't want after. Anyways, so I'm assuming one of these is Magic and one of these is... Pokemon. Which one do you think is which?
Not a clue.
I have a feeling that you've got the bigger stack.
We buy cards. Magic and Pokemon, apparently.
Yeah, so this, we got this from Tap's game, as you can see. That's where we like to take our bulk and trade in some of the singles cards.
What color are borders?
I was right. Well, I mean... Alright, guys. So, let me just adjust this camera just a little bit. Some of these are for me, And some of these are for the hitbox. You guys can guess which is for which. We might actually spice things up a little bit. And on Thursday's stream, we might let you guys... Oh, guess what? They're in more sleeves. We might let you guys participate in deciding what goes into the hitboxes and what we get to keep. So, anyways, this is...
A Charizard.
I'm trying to... Why is this not... Oh, probably because I got to put it... There we go. Sorry. There. We got the Charizard EX. I just love this Charizard. And then we've got a Pikachu.
Basic Pikachu.
From XY. And some of these are going to be a little rougher. Some of them. Mewtwo EX. I love it. And then Giratina. This one, I am not even giving you guys a chance to steal from me. This is just going into my binder. So don't even think about it. Oh, this one's got a bit of a scratch on it.
Dark Charmeleon from Team Rocket.
Yeah. I thought that could be fun. And then I think this is the same card as the one that I stole from Thomas, but the reverse holo. And there we go. There's the big card. This could end up in your hitbox. It could. It might. I'm not quite sure if I want to keep it or if I want to put it in the hitbox. So it's very pretty. I like it a lot. So that one is one of the spicier ones, probably. And then we've got...
Back when Mimikyu is fairy type, apparently.
Check that out. The Raichu. I like that one. Then we got a... I love the GX cards.
Or a Koryo.
Or a Koryo. That's mine. That's mine. That's going into my Paldean Fates binder. You guys don't get that one either. And we got Thundurus. That's going into my Paldean Fates binder. And we all know what happens with this one. It's Giratina. It's not yours. It's mine. But this one, you guys have a chance. No, I think this one is for you guys.
Another Blastoise.
It's another Blastoise. Check it out. This one could go into your hitbox. And look at this. Oh, I love that Vaporeon. Look at that art. I have no idea what set this is from, but it spoke to me, and I'm like, this needs to be in the list of cards for the hitbox for our channel. And then I love this one too. Guys, guess what? I bought two. So one is definitely for me, and one is for you guys. So, am I missing something? I feel it might be in that pack. It's possible that they mixed them up.
It's possible.
Because I thought that I had... There should be another... There should be some more. That's not everything that was on the shopping list for me. So maybe they put some Pokemon in with the magic stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. So this one is one that I know Founder's going to like.
That's a shiny Eevee.
It is. Okay, I think that might be the last
of
of
the Magic the Gathering
All
stuff
right.
back there.
So it's got a little scratched up. This is really pretty. I also bought the non-holo version. So one of these I'm going to keep and one of them's going to go into the hitbox. We know Founder's going to like that one. Ooh, check that out. Another Eevee.
That is an interesting pose for Eevee. It's rather...
And then we got a Charmander. This one's got a few scratches. This one has scratches too, but it's still... This was still like a $50 card, even with the scratches.
Old school foiling.
This is all trade-in. All these cards is for trade-in credit. So, ooh, look at this one. Check this one out.
Another older Dragonite, back when Dragon types were normal type.
Ooh, look at this one. Battle City, we got Mewtwo and... Is that Kyurem? That's kind of cool. And then we've got a Charmander.
Is that a Shadowless? I don't know.
Yep, Shadowless Charmander. And then we got a Darkrai GX. So we had to put something in there that Void would want to chase. So I tried to think of a few people who are regulars that want to get some or want to see some of this stuff. So we're gonna on Thursday. I think what we're gonna do. These are gonna go into some battles. We're gonna do some battles, and the winner will decide what's going to go into the hitbox. And they might even get to decide whether it's going to be the modern member hitbox or the regular hitbox. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Or we might just throw 2 cards up and be like one, or just the hitbox in general, and then we'll figure it out later what's going in what box. But let me know what you think. What is your favorite card? Were these good picks for us? Honestly, I love these 2. So I'm trying to think of you guys, what you'd like to kind of chase in the hitbox. But, yeah, that's some fun. And I'm going to let Pop Spokat show off the magic cards he picked up.
I was wondering, I don't know, should I go through this or should I send
You can show this now. You can do it a separate video too.
I was just looking at the corners on this top card and a little rough. Is that even perfectly round? I'm not sure now. I don't know what condition this was in, but it doesn't really matter. It's an older card from an older set that I'm just trying to polish off for a binder for.
Maybe I put the first edition cards I was considering back. I thought I picked a couple of first edition. That guillotine is beautiful. Oh my goodness.
So, I picked up a Soldevai Digger. This, I believe, was the last card I was missing to complete my set of alliances for the second time. So I used to have a set of alliances back in the day. I traded it away with a couple of other odds and ends for an Ancestral Recall. And now I have recompleted alliances, a couple decades later. So more than that. Probably 2.5 decades later. Anyway. No, more than that. Yikes. Anyway. It's been a while.
We're old.
Finished my alliances set again. I'll do a binder update where I finish some of these a little bit more firmly. Okay, I forgot I put this one in there. Arcbound Crusher was one I was missing for Dark Steel.
Lucas is talking to Google in the kitchen.
Why am I missing Arcbound? This doesn't sound right.
Did we? I'm pulling up the order sheet.
Serum Powder is there. That was another one. I had a
it's
bunch
on there.
of
the Arcbound Ravager. Wait, did they give the wrong one?
Arcbound Crusher.
Oh, correct. They might have given you the wrong one. Because there's an Arcbound Ravager that's on the list. I think they gave you the wrong card.
Crud.
We're going to have to call them.
Well, yes, that's a huge difference. That's an uncommon. Arcbound Ravager is one of the more sought-after chase cards
Yeah, we're going to have to call them.
In the set. Stronghold Assassin. Oh boy, are they still opened? We got some...
Yeah, they just gave you the wrong card. So we'll have to call them.
Flowering of the White Tree. These are mostly cards from here on out for the Lord of the Rings set that I've been working on.
The Pikachu. I'm missing...
There's a Surge Foil Gandalf the Grey in the showcase foil.
The Pikachu's not there.
Gimli, Mournful Avenger. And a Glenbring.
Okay, that Pikachu wasn't there. Or did they give me the wrong one? Pikachu 27. I think they gave me the wrong Pikachu.
Witch King of Angmar. Storm of Saruman.
They gave me the wrong Pikachu. That wasn't the one I ordered.
Golem, Smeagol Helpful Guide.
Well, mistakes happen, and I'm sure they'll fix it.
There's another Nazgul. 2 of the ones I didn't have the pictures for, I think. Although now I'm starting to double guess. I'm going to have to double check a few things. Minas Tirith. And that should put a big dent in the cards I was missing for the Lord of the Rings set.
Or they just forgot to give me a Pikachu, because this one I think I did pick it, but they didn't give me the other Pikachu.
Yeah, the packing list says Arcbound Ravager, right?
Yeah.
This is definitely an Arcbound Crusher. And here's a Stronghold Assassin. This is the last card I was missing for the Stronghold set. So I believe this finishes off not only the Alliances set,
a white tree in there?
but also the Stronghold set. Yes, it was.
Okay. So we're going to have to go through. We'll give you guys an update. This Pikachu was the one, but I'm missing the other Pikachu. So
yeah.
There's a card missing.
I'm sure they'll
correct it. I have no doubt. And if the card's not there, then they'll reimburse. They told me that there was one card that they reimbursed, but I think it was one of your cards because I got an email.
Yeah,
So-
that was one of the ring showcase foils.
Yeah, the Golem.
Or ring showcase cards, rather.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was an error that they corrected ahead of time. And
Yeah, so they just missed one of the cards, so I'm going to have to message them.
Yep.
Or we'll have to call them and get that sorted out. But, I mean, they're going to... I'm pretty sure they're good for it. They're fine. It was a miss. It was a mistake. It happens.
Yep.
So... But yeah, let me know what you guys think. We'll show you guys eventually when we get the other card. Yeah, it's not here. It's definitely missing. So, yeah. What are you guys most excited about? We can flip this back. What are you guys most excited about from today's mail or today's video? I'm gonna have to go through. We're gonna have to look through our cards and just see if there's any other mistakes before we call them. But I'm sure they'll correct it as quickly as they can, or they'll reimburse for the cards. So
In any case, we'll wrap this up, and I'm very excited to finish off a couple of sets, add a few things to my binders, and
what card out of what I showed you from Pokemon do you want to win the most? I think I have a feeling I know what Founder's gonna say. I know what Void's gonna say. So what about you guys? Let us know. Leave a comment below, and we will see you later. We'll give you guys an update on what's going on with the cards that we're missing. So, bye for now, guys.
toodaloo.
See you next time.